Alright guys, I'm here to talk about the Dean RA3146. I mean, 300 pound flanges, centerline mount, and far too much metal. I mean, you can torque on this bad boy all day. So let's go over what makes it as good as it is. Like I said, 300 pound flanges. Most competitors, 150 pound. Why 300 pound? Don't know, but people like it. Second, centerline mount. When you get up, this thing's good to 650 F. All right, when you get up that high, you'll start getting some thermal growth, screws up your alignment here. Centerline mounting helps out a great deal with that. Here's a front cartridge bearing, carbon bearing. You'll see it is within a metal casing. That's a ton of metal, ladies and gentlemen. It is solid. You put that, it goes right here in the front. It acts as a throttle bushing as well as the front bearing that the shaft will ride on. Fourth, non-cooled up to 650 F. How do we accomplish this? Well, once the process fluid up in the front here makes it past the bearing, now you get back into your bearing container. You'll see here, it's just a single piece. It's just a barrel. Goes all the way through, one piece. All right. These fins here remove heat as it starts to go back towards the seal faces. All right. And so this is what the internals look like. Your bearing rides up here on the front. This is all back in the process fluid in the bearing cartridge. Here's your seal face right here. And your stationary seal face is in this carrier. One of the things unique about this pump is this carrier here, which is directly underneath this pipe here. You fill this up with oil and it removes the outward seal face from atmosphere, which meaning it will increase the lifetime of that seal because it's got an oil on the other side with no atmosphere being there. You reduce the carbon buildup around that seal face and it extends the life. You'll know this seal's leaking when you start to overflow out of here. You can even make it a little safer by dropping a thermocouple down in here. Once that temperature starts to rise in it, you know you're getting a seal leak. Some of that hot oil is coming through. It can cut that pump off. Just a little added safety. Also, this is your repair kit. You get the bearing, this assembled piece, and a gasket. You go in, you take this one out, you put the new one back in, you're pretty much good to go. I mean, it's a very simple repair. And I want to explain this fan. A lot of people ask me about this fan and why do I need this fan? Well, before the fan, the oil that was back in here, as time goes, you're going to get seal leaks. That's just the nature of pumps, right? And you would create heat. Well, with oil and heat, you're going to build up carbon. And what would happen is so much carbon would build up around the seal carrier. When you would try to take it out, it would essentially be concreted into this, the internal of this bearing frame, and you couldn't get it out. And so what this fan did was allowed some air to go past and to cool this area and reduce that carbon buildup to where it'll come out and you can put the new seal carrier in no problem. Like I said, this thing's heavy duty. The people in this market in the US absolutely love it. We keep these guys in stock, 2x3 8.5, 3x4 8.5, 4x6 8.5. That's what I got.